Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we went into the palace and we had to sneak around a bit, but then we came upon this amazing little area here that I just love. It looks so nice. And we had to fight Porco Grosso, the Einschwein Mark 10. And we beat it up, eventually. That was a long fight, I'm sorry. It took a while, but it was a tough boss. Yes! Animated scene. I like how it actually does work though, Drippy pretending to just be a helmet on the floor.
So hideous. Why am I so ugly?
It's Howl. I'm sorry that we dyed your hair.
Must hurry. Who are you?
He's Howl.
But you must be... You're the prince.
Correct. I am Prince Markasan, ruler of Hamlin. And who might you be?
Oh, you see,
What do you think
How is
you're
Marcus
doing
had a
here?
pig pun? I'm not sure.
Oh, no! Oh, God! You mustn't! God! No! Oh, get away! Do not look at me! Get out of here, I say!
Jeepers.
You mustn't look at me! Go! Be gone!
Oh.
Wow. So the prince is the great sage.
got it in one.
Just who in the world are you?
Your Highness.
You have nothing to fear. There's something we'd like to ask you.
Something to ask me? Ah, I see. Now you know my secret. You mean to blackmail me.
Got it in
That's
one.
not it.
Oh.
We came to... We need the great sage's help.
Huh? Great sage? You mean me?
Yes, of course we do. You were one of the great sages who protected this world, weren't you?
I am sorry to disappoint you. It was my father who was the great sage. He
Oh.
passed away 15 years ago.
But you inherited his powers, didn't you?
The great sage's powers. You should not believe everything you hear.
But
I was never good enough. How could
Oh.
I be a great sage? Me, of all people.
mope, mope,
I
mope.
have no gift for magic.
Huh?
But you...
I think you've been here long enough. No one asked you to come. Now leave me alone. Go!
There's something iffy about that lad, I reckon.
Do you think?
No doubt, he's broken-hearted.
But which piece of his heart is missing?
What that boy's lost is his belief, like.
The
Sure
left
as eggs is
ventricle.
eggs. His belief, that's right. Folks can tell him how blinking handsome he is till they're blue in the face, but will he believe him? Not a bit of it. Lost his belief he has, in himself and everyone else.
That's terrible.
And he calls himself a prince. That's a laugh. He's just a snivelling little wimp.
Come on.
Oh.
Let's go find that piece of heart.
Da 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 da. Oh.
He's more trouble than he's worth.
I guess we'll be going then, Your Highness.
Man, Swain's just all sorts of salty.
I know that man. But from where?
You may have seen me on the cover of Thieves Weekly. Yeah, so is Markasan some sort of pig pun? I'm sure it is. I'm just not getting it. It has to be. But anyway, Markasan the Prince is the great sage. Yeah. Plot twist. Also, he's handsome. Also, he's actually Howl right after, I forgot the girl's name in the movie, changed all his potions around and he dyed his hair black. He was like, oh my god, it's terrible! And he just started oozing out all over the place and everything. It was funny. I bet you can't tell that the little Studio Ghibli touches here. Nah. So the great sage is the prince himself, is it? And he's broken-hearted. We have to do something and fast. We need to find him some belief. Is it just me or is it getting misty in here? Somebody left the kettle on. Whoa, this is really something. What's going on there all of a sudden? I can't see a thing. Huh? Wait a second. Huh? There's someone there. Who? I can't see anything. Eh?
Where'd they come from?
They're still after us.
They look different.
Look,
There's more behind us!
Damn it! We're surrounded.
Huh?
Just who in blazes do you think you are? And where in the world did you spring from? I
Oh, you
will have
see, a
answers.
mommy and a
we
daddy.
could ask you the same thing.
Mind your tongue, girl. You stand before an emperor. You'll take care of them, your majesty.
Emperor?
Stand down! I must discover how they came to appear here. And I shall not rest until I have done so. It is my sworn duty to know all that goes on in my domain.
I like this guy.
Come, bring them to my chamber. We have much to discuss.
Sir!
He's wearing the same clothes as Marcus had, but they fit just a little better. Also, nobody has little pig noses on.
Ha 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 ha. The more I listen to your lies, the more laughable they become. Are you truly trying to suggest that you're from the future?
Is it really true, Swain? I'm not sure I believe it myself. There's no doubt about it. You saw the sorry state of the prince with your own eyes. The man you see before you now, on the other hand, he's the former Emperor of Hamlin.
You shall tell more of this. Now speak, what becomes of Hamlin in the future? And who's this prince that you encountered?
He had long dark hair and blue eyes.
If you must tell lies, you might at least make them credible, boy.
Huh? We're not lying.
Do you mean to tell me that my younger son will one day become emperor?
Younger? So that muddy prince had got an older brother, has he? Look at this. This is your darling son Marcusson, all grown up. This is the future Emperor of Hamlin. Though he calls himself the prince, really.
Huh, it does indeed look somewhat familiar to my son.
Should you really be showing him that, Swain? I had to do something. He would never have believed us otherwise.
Marcusson becomes emperor, but what of Gascon? What'll become of him?
Well, you never really liked him much anyway, did you? He wasn't really emperor material.
Are you claiming that I do not care for my own son? I've had men imprisoned for less.
Are you denying it? Surely not. Marcusson was the only son you ever wanted. What's going on here?
How dare you? How dare you make such a claim?
Your Majesty, something terrible has occurred. It's Prince Gascon and Prince Marcusson. They went out to practice their magic, but they have ventured beyond the city walls.
Leave them be. They shall fend for themselves.
But Your Majesty, think of the danger. And Prince Marcusson's still so young. You're not going to help them, Your Majesty?
Certainly not. They must learn to resolve problems that are of their own making. That is the Hamlin way.
You're really just going to abandon your own children?
Silence!
But they're in danger, Your Majesty. Won't help them. We will. If you won't help them, we will. Look, we don't have time for a staring contest. I say we leave this old fool to stew and find those kids.
What did you say?
We'll continue this later, shall we? Wow, you really don't like the Emperor, do you?
Whatever challenges face our realm, whether sought or unsought, we must overcome them. That is the way of Hamlin.
I like the Emperor. He's cool. I wish he was still alive. But, yeah, we gotta leave. But, yeah, so apparently the mist brought us into the past. So, yeah, what I like about this, I wouldn't say we're 15 years in the past because the Emperor died 15 years ago, according to Marcusson, but I'd say we're about 20 years maybe. But, I mean, the question is, how did we get in the past? Who brought us here? What do things look like? I mean, you look at the, I was gonna say the pig masks. The guards here are all pig-themed-ish, but not really. I mean, they're like clothes that are like boars, but, you know, they have normal noses and everything. Can I go through here yet? No. Yeah, they don't show up on the map anymore. So you don't have to avoid them. But yeah, it's like, so, you know, this is before, I guess, Markusen made all those strange decrees all over the place, so everyone here is semi-normal. So you can see the town is pretty much the same. It really didn't change much in terms of layout or structure, although I think, I don't know, it looks a little less developed, maybe? No, not really. But yeah, everyone's dressed normally now. The Emperor was quite a looker when he was a young man. Okay, creepy. But yeah, this is really going to be the only time you're going to get to talk to... I mean, we're going to be coming back here, but if you want to talk to all these people, obviously there are no quests or anything. But if you want to talk to these people, you know, see what they have to say, take a look around, see what they look like, it's a good idea. It's just kind of cool to see the city, what the city was before everyone turned into pigs, essentially. Ah, you're quite right. Sorry, I doubted you. You talking to your wife or something? Okay. Or maybe he's talking to the door. Maybe the door and he are in a fight or something. As for treasures, I'm pretty sure, 90% sure the treasures are still littered around town. We can confirm that by checking out, I guess, the shop, the boutique. So I think it would be kind of cool if it was like Chrono Trigger, where you can, you know, loot the chests in the past and the future. Although if you loot it in the past, it wouldn't be lootable in the future. But the store isn't going to sell anything different or anything. Apparently these people are just, yeah, so the chests are all over here. So it's just kind of funny to see that. I wouldn't say it's a detail that they missed. I would say more it's just that the town hasn't changed in terms of just, you know, chests and everything. I want to be a great singer. When I grow up, I want to be a blitzball. You do that, kid. Also, if you're not healed up, I would heal up just because. And yeah, we're going to head out of town. Let's see if the outside is any different, really. Nope, still draw points. All the enemies are pretty much the same. So the only thing that you can't do in the past now, aside from the fact that you can't leave, is... Oh yeah, the mine is over to the right there, actually. It's gonna go up to the Tombstone Trail. I want to actually check out the forest. But yeah, one of the only things you can't do, aside from leave, since we don't have a boat in the past, is you can't do quests, because all the quest givers don't exist yet. Or if they existed, they're probably all children. But anyway, there's a draw point over there, which we actually haven't looted yet. Has rumble nuts, which obviously are crafting material. Also, there's an enemy like right in the center there. Okay, I think this is a new enemy actually. A Bone Ranger and a Boogie.
Your chances, do you?
A Boogie. I like the nightlife. I like the boogie. I like me I love the nightlife. Sorry. Bone Ranger, about 201 health, weak to fire, resists physical. The Boogie, about 182 health, no weakness or resistance. So, yeah, let's get rid of the Bone Ranger first, I guess. I am 90% sure, Master, there is a 90% chance that you can recruit enemies in the past here. Of course, they have to actually want you to recruit them, and so that's a problem. I mean, I don't think time really changes the fact that enemies are recruitable. We almost died. Yeah, that Bone Ranger had a lot of attack. Hey, Panya leveled up, sweet. Petrifying Poke, actually I might give that to him. Let's see, I don't need Sandblast anymore. Petrifying Poke, a well-placed prod in the sensitive spot, turns enemy to stone. Turn to stone, and you're coming home. Turn to stone, do 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 do, turn to stone. Sorry. Yeah, there are people here. You. Big metal place, big holding ground. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to come back here later for the fungus, but oh, another lightning bolt. Is there? I think there's a green. There we go, green chest. Let's stand around here. There we go.
Ready?
Oh yeah, you can use chart chests to see, you know, if there was a thing. But yeah, actually, you know what? I should probably see if I can give anything to anybody. Yeah, lightning bolt. You are gonna get the lightning bolt. What do you have now? Soldier spear, 26 and 12. Lightning bolt, 30 and 14, and we're gonna be storm element, which is probably gonna be really nice. Not gonna give you that. Yes, you are gonna get that too. I still don't want to do that. Soldier spear, dotted claws, clockwork axe. Okay, we're good. I am going to meet you back by the mine entrance area, just so we can save a little bit of time backtracking. Alright, so here we are by the mine entrance here, so we can actually enter it this time, which is kind of cool.
Look, there! It's them!
Come
Oh
on!
dear.
Now!
Here goes. Oh,
Aww. He's
I
so
just
cute.
can't do it.
Stop whining! Try again!
Be careful, Gaston.
Aww.
Gaston! We gotta help them.
Yes!
And it's boss time. Yeah, we're gonna help the little Marcus has a cute little voice. Anyway, it's an Earth Ogre. Extra R's. Earth Ogre. Earth Ogre has about 560 health, weak to fire, resist storm. Which is interesting because usually you would think like most games the Earth elemental monsters are usually weak to wind, as opposed to something that would be fire. So I just find it interesting. It's different. But yeah, this guy should not be a problem for us whatsoever. Yeah, we're just gonna be blazing daylights out of it right now. I don't think we really even need to use fire attacks. We could just use regular attacks. This guy's falling pretty fast. He is a unique monster, though. We'll never be able to tame him. There's nothing to steal from. It's essentially like a bounty. But we are going to be fighting other versions of him as bounties later. Ooh, Haku's leveling up. I'm really not used to the Uber Pokemon, the Uber familiars leveling up this fast. There's going to be a guy that we're going to have later who is going to take forever to level up. Literally forever. But yeah, nice stats all around for Haku. Spirited is pretty average. Honky, also average. Zabumafu, not that great in magic attack and magic defense, but nobody cares. Tintin, yay! I'm always gonna say it's nice. four defense, it's good. Crikey, that was a close one. Are you alright? You two are princes, aren't you? Your father's the emperor? Yes, my name is Marcuson. Shut up, you fool. We can't go telling everybody who we are. Oh, so your brother isn't going to tell us his name? Leave me alone. Leave you alone? You do realize we're the ones who came and rescued you after you went off on your own, don't you? No one asked you to. We were practicing magic, until you lot got in the way, that is. Gascon, I'm hungry. I need food. What? Already? I suppose we better get you something to eat then. Come on, you lot. Huh? You never make it back to Hamilton by yourselves. We better escort you. Escort us? Yeah, don't worry. You can thank us later. Jerks. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a jerk. He reminds me of somebody. Kind of stuck up in himself. But anyway, we're gonna head back to town. Warp, to these. Yeah, we're just gonna bring him back to the palace, and maybe we'll get a nice reward and figure out how the heck to get back to our own time. I mean, the past is nice and all, but you know, so many things happened in the past. I like the future. Nothing happens in the future. You think things happen in the future, but once they happen, they're the present, and actually, once it becomes the present, it usually follows into becoming the past immediately. So the past is really active, and the future just has nothing going for it. It's an empty slate. You can do whatever you want. It's good. It's my philosophy for the day. Enjoy. But yes, we have to go all the way back to the palace Too bad there's no, like, you know, quick travel feature in this game, like in a certain Xenoblade type game, or other games that have some sort of quick travel, or at least a run feature, but no. I mean, you know, to be honest, most of the town, I guess, no, the towns are pretty big, aren't they? Alma Moon didn't take this long, I don't think, but, I guess it could be worse. There are some games that are just horrible with backtracking, like a certain door that only opens up 1,000 years that Italian plumber made out of paper has to go stop. Are you lot still following us? But we've got to tell the Emperor that we found you. You want to see my father, do you? I wonder what you want from him. Actually, I don't care. Bye! Marcus is adorable. Hang on a minute, man. We saved your skin back then. Ain't you gonna thank us or anything? Thank you. You're the ones who should be thanking us for escorting you back to Hamlin. The flippin' cheek of this kid. I ain't never seen anything like it, man. Kid? I'm not a kid. I have a name. Gascon. Prince Gascon to you. Be sure to address me properly if we ever meet again. Now come along, Marcusson. Alright. Jerk. Oh, that blinking. Heck does I think he is? He's got me proper wound up, he is. So the two princes are called Gascon and Marcusson. There's something about Prince Gascon. Something in the way he moves. Well, what is it? I feel like I met him somewhere before. I guess it's just my imagination, though. Oh, definitely. No doubt about it. It's your imagination, alright? I guess so, huh? Now stop wasting time with airbrain theories. You need to get moving. You look kind of sad, Swain. Well, let's go talk to the Emperor. You know, if he's the Emperor, I should... I admire your spirit. Not every child would so readily refuse an Emperor. Do it. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. No.
I admire your spirit. Not every child would so readily refuse an emperor.
No, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but there's something we have to do.
Indeed, and yet your magical abilities really are outstanding. I realize that should never have doubted you. You understand I am reluctant to let such talent slip away. Are you sure I can't persuade you to be Markson's magic teacher?
Just as stubborn as I remember.
What did you say?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but really do have to get back to our own time. It's just we don't know how.
You wish to go back to your time? To the future!
Well, breach time would be ideal, of course. Breach time?
A legendary spell. A MacGuffin, if you will.
No, it's not a MacGuffin, it's a
plot device. Deus Ex Machina. One that allows the caster to take a leap through time.
Insert quantum leap joke.
Alas, it has long been sealed away on account of its power.
Gee, that sounds like just what we need. It's just what I needed. Hey, I heard about your new rule. Why can't I go with Marcusson and help him practice his magic?
Really, Gascon, we both know you haven't a single magical bone in your body. Marcusson's to become a sage. He will learn nothing from the likes of you.
That's not true. I'll teach Marcusson magic. I'll help him become a sage. You'll see.
He does not need your help. Your time would be better spent thinking of another role for yourself within the Empire.
What kind of role are you talking about?
Would you have me spoon-feed everything to you? You must find your own answers to such questions. That is the Hamlin way.
Fine. Come on, Marcusson. Let's go and practice some magic.
All right.
Oh god, he looks like a little puppy. He's adorable.
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
You're talking about breach time, Your Majesty.
Yes, now in return for rescuing my sons, I shall relate to you a piece of Hamlin lore. It states that the spell required to travel through time is hidden on Tombstone Trail, along with the wand required to cast it.
Well, that's convenient. It's Tombstone Trail. I don't like the sound of that.
The Tombstone Trail winds its way through a desolate valley to the northwest of here. At its end stands an ancient altar dating from the Age of Sages. Not to be confused with the Sage of Ages. That is where you'll find the legendary wand, Mornstar. Mornstar!
Well, that's convenient. Last we heard of Mornstar, it was destroyed by Shadar or something. He made off with it.
Prove yourself worthy of wielding that wand, and you shall surely be deemed ready to cast Breach Time. Be aware, however, that you can only cast Breach Time once in your life. If you go back to the future, you will not be able to return to this time. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Majesty, we understand. We're gonna get Mornstar and travel back to our own time. God, Swain, get some rest, please.
Your enthusiasm is admirable, but be aware, the Tombstone Trail is home to countless evil spirits. Take this spell and use it to keep the fiends at bay.
We get the Arrow of Light spell. Finally, a light elemental spell to use on enemies. Yeah, that would have been really useful when you're fighting all those nightmares in Shadar, but no, we get it now. Sure will. Thank you, Your Majesty. But that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to head up the Tombstone Trail, and I don't know, maybe we'll find Mornstar. And yeah, this has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. We're pals. See you guys later. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.